Okay, hello there. This next video is a video about the garden of Piers and Michelle, me and my wife, over the period of 2011. We first started planting seeds around February time, and the footage is basically from about March, April onwards. Took a lot of photos then, so this is a collage of just what's happened with our garden. Okay, so the first bit, this is our land, this is our geese. On the left we have Shiva, say hello Shiva. And Shakti on the right hand side, so Shiva and Shakti, say hello. So this is the second thing I really did. This was the greenhouse that I built. Now the second thing, because the first greenhouse, due to the wind, you can look over the hills. We are quite high up here and there is a lot of wind. It's still today. You can see down into the valleys down there, but there's a lot of wind which comes over. So by building this the other side, this was the landlord's idea, we've actually stopped a lot of the wind knocking this down. The first greenhouse we did the other side of the wall and it fell down because the wind was just too strong. So it's made of wood and polythene. This is the door, and if you see there is willow on the frames. This is basically to stop the plastic flapping, because it does get very, very windy up here. So these are a lot of the plants. Now we'll close the door after myself because that keeps the heat in. So you've got courgette, coriander, Swiss chard, basil, and here's sunflower. This is butter bean, cauliflower at the back, and what else? Yep, tomatoes here. We've got 6 tomato plants in there. Aubergine at the back. Some more butter bean plants here. This is more basil. This is kale. This one here, courgette. Down here we've got a couple of beetroots here. This is another sunflower, and yeah, that is aubergine. So that's mainly them. Got some more spring onion. That's basically it, really. And there's more Swiss chard up along there, and also I've done some mung beans. So this is step 1. Okay, so this is the next step. We are putting some more stones down, or path stones down. So usually we've got in winter, got a stream coming down here, and this is our pond, but it does start to empty once the rainfall lessens. So this here is the raised bed. So this was the first thing I did. Built the raised bed, and then filled it up with soil, which got that from about 100 meters away from here, and then mixed it up with manure. So we've got here this is radish, and underneath the containers that's kale. So we've got normal kale and curly kale. These are marigolds. In this white box here, this is newly planted spinach, and here this is spinach has been in for a little bit longer. Got more courgettes up here. There's courgettes. These are onions, and this is garlic. The garlic's doing very well. So garlic's been in for about a couple of months now. So, and we've got a beautiful view. But I've designed it. Well, I didn't really design it this way. We were going to put more earth in, but it's actually been quite useful having these wooden planks to stop the wind, because we get such a lot of wind coming over the top. Most of these plants would have been destroyed without this barrier. So, and also the barrier is very, very useful against rabbits and our geese, Shiva and Shakti, because they do like eating spinach. Okay, so this is the next part, and here are our strawberries, which look very nice. in the trench here, these two trenches. We've got raspberries, as you can see, raspberries there. And these bushes, which have been here quite a long time, these are red currants, black currants, and as you can see here, these are gooseberries. So we've got lots of gooseberries and more black currants over here. So, and down here we have planted potatoes. So these are potatoes which are starting to come up. They're actually growing quite well now, and some of the kind of younger varieties, they're starting to come up as well. You can just see those shoots coming out of the ground. So it's all very inspiring. It feels very good to be planting, to be growing things and growing the food that we eat. You know, what's the air miles? It's maybe 25 metres from here to there, and it feels really nourishing to watch the seeds growing, to know that that's what you're doing, you're growing your own food.